New year, new me, right? It may be a bit of a cliche, but a lot of people use the new year as a way to start working on themselves. We have an expert joining us this morning to talk about how you can do just that inside and out. With us today is food stylist and lifestyle expert Lisa Mariello, joining us now again to talk about some tips and tricks. Lisa, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me, and Happy New Year, right? It's not too late to say it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So I understand, right, that you have a background, obviously, as a food stylist with food, but you also know about yoga and some other things that could really be impactful when you're trying to improve yourself.
Absolutely. So, as a lifestyle contributor, a lot of people come into my mix and products come across my desk. And of course, as a yoga instructor, I'm all about the positive intentions, setting those intentions. And that's really what a resolution or a goal is, right? It's intention that we set for ourselves. So I have a few tips on how to keep those resolutions if you haven't fallen off the wagon already. And even just any time of year to make some goals and stick to them.
Okay, so what are some of your top tips that you would share with someone, whether they want to improve themselves on the inside or they're trying to hit the gym more, get healthier? What does that look like? What are those tips?
Those are the big things, right? Looking better, feeling better. So again, it's about positivity, not thinking about what can't I do or what I won't do, because what you focus on, you create more of, right? So first and foremost, be positive about it. And willpower is kind of a misnomer, right? It's really about making something part of your routine. We don't wake up in the morning and say, I can't wait to brush my teeth, but we just do it, and we don't mind it, we don't love it, but we just do it. So I've been really good now about wanting to be confident, bring my best self. So my skincare in the morning, I used to be the kind of person who woke up 5 minutes before I was supposed to be somewhere. No more of that. I do my skincare routine, and I've actually adopted a routine for my hair. I started noticing some shedding, some hair loss that I was ignoring. So I found the Mito Red Light Professional Laser Helmet. And I love this because it addresses my concerns of thinning hair, shedding hair, scientifically proven. So red light therapy, you're going to see it everywhere. It's in skincare, it's in everything. So this has 162 class 2 lasers. That means this is going to stimulate hair growth, the follicles. It's going to bring more hair and stop the shedding. So that was something that was affecting my confidence. So now it's part of my routine. I do it every other day for 12 minutes. I don't even think about it. It's part of my skincare. It's part of that positive morning routine. And then when I have my coffee in the morning, I put my collagen in it. I take my vitamins, my supplements. So that is my new morning. And because I don't have to think about it, it's something that I stick with.
I know you talked there a lot about routines. How critical do you think it is for people to get into a healthy routine, to incorporate those things every single day to be successful?
It is everything. It is. You're not going to wake up and want to go to the gym at 5 in the morning. It just has to become something that you do. And then same thing with diet. I've become obsessed with the blue zones, the centenarians, the places where people live to be 100. I'm obsessed with that. And what they're focusing on is what makes them all similar. What do they do and incorporate as part of their routine? So it's walking, mindless walking, just having to move your body is huge. What you're adding to your diet. I'm not focusing on what I'm going to take away. I'm focusing on adding more leafy greens, adding more legumes, and that just naturally edges out the stuff that you're not supposed to be having. So if you make that part of your routine and something that you don't even have to think about, you're on autopilot, you're going to be way more successful. And, it's not a magic day this January 1st. Anytime you want to make a goal, you can set a positive intention and you can achieve it. And if you slip up, my mother always said, if you tripped on one step, would you throw yourself down the whole flight? So if you did stop or, stutter step, just pick right back up today. Don't save it for next month or even worse, next year.
A lot of good information and tips there, Lisa. Thank you again so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.